how to flirt, do you, Dawson?
I guess I blew it the other day.
You did? Well, what are you gonna do about it?
I wouldn't mind doing that again.
Then do it.
Would you dance with me?
Oh.
So you caught yourself a rich girl going through her slumming phase.
Did she tell you that you're special?
Ain't nothing.
Dawson, look out!
He was trying to protect me.
If this was the last time you're gonna see me, what would you say?
Please don't do this.
Dawson! Dawson!
This is a film that I think audiences will connect with on any number of levels. First, it's a great love story. It's got young love and exciting love, and that's, of course, wonderful. But it's also a story about second chances. It's a story about the choices we make. It's a story about who we are and who we want to be. And it's a story about the past and how it stays with us always. And of course, these are elements that are in everyone's life. And so the key to make a film like The Best of Me is to take these very universal themes that everyone experiences and to put them in a story that brings them all to life.
We need a song.
In case one of us gets deployed in World War III.
No, I'm serious. Something we can keep forever.
Then pick one.
There's nothing romantic about picking one. Here. First song that comes on clearly.
We're in the middle of nowhere. You're not gonna get anything. And even if you do get something, it's gonna be a public broadcast on fly fishing. Why you always right?
I guess it's just a gift. Look at you.
I've been practicing.
With who?
Tuck. I play young Dawson. And I think he's a really interesting fellow. He comes from a kind of nefarious background, to say the least. His family isn't the cleanest of whistles, but I think he's very different from a lot of them.
I play Amanda. She's this really driven and exciting, passionate person. She doesn't seem like the type of person to take no for an answer, and she's got a lot of dreams and she's not afraid to pursue them, and I really like that about her. I haven't really had the opportunity to play a character like that yet.
Liana is cute as a button, and I think that's really something that there's a real innocence to her and a beauty to it.
He has like his little smolder, I like to say, and the way he plays Dawson, he does this really wonderful thing with his eyes. They just become so much bigger.
One day we're gonna look back on this and laugh, hey baby.
I just knew that this was going to be something really special, so I pursued it really hard.
It's so intense, and I haven't done something so emotionally intense, and the stakes are so high for these characters, and it's always really fun to go so far out and to really commit, and it's been an absolute pleasure doing that.
And also, it was really fun doing the rain scene, because the entire time Luke and I were like, we're doing a Nicholas Sparks movie! We're kissing in the rain! So that was cool.
My parents think you're dangerous.
They're right. Okay, sooner or later, I'm gonna have to pay for what happened today, and I can't have you standing next to me when I do, okay? I won't. You're so much better than me, Amanda.
No, I don't want better. I want you.
Gerald McRaney plays Tuck, and I had such a good time working with him. I mean, when you make movies, all you want to do is work with people that inspire you and can teach you something that you don't know already. And every day at work, there was something that Mac taught you, and he was such a warm and lovable guy.
You are either the worst car thief in the history of the world, or you have a story to tell. What's your name?
Dawson Cole.
Tommy Cole's boy?
Yes, sir.
Well, that is unfortunate. What happened to your eye?
Just ran into a tree.
Tree with a mean right cross. You got any place to stay? Friends, anything like that?
No, sir.
Where are you going? That cot over yonder ought to be more comfortable than this car. Water out of the hose is good to drink. If there's any trouble, anything goes missing, anything like that, the next one to wake you up will be a sheriff's deputy. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, then.
He's sort of the character who brings this whole notion of love and how powerful it is and how powerful it can be and ultimately how powerful it should be to these kids. And he sort of mentors them in this whole concept of love. And he's an adoptive father, he's father confessor, he's lots of things, but primarily he's just sort of the Greek chorus for the audience, but he's the guy who teaches these kids what true love is really all about.
I just want what's best for my daughter, so it's gonna end right now.
If this was the last time you're gonna see me, what would you say?
Well, I just thought you should know that only you amaze me.
It's been a long time.
I really think the best of me came from a period of my life, right? I'm hitting my 40s. And as you hit your 40s, it's a very interesting period to me. It's a period that's really got a lot of choices that you have to make. I always say it's one of the hardest periods. It's when you're in your 20s and 30s, you think that all of your dreams can come true, right? When you're in your 50s, 60s, and 70s, maybe not so much. Maybe you've accepted the fact that they won't. So this 40s is this period where you kind of hit this moment when you say, is this my life? Have I made the right decisions? And of course, the best of me sprouted from that. It's a story about a woman and a man, and they fell in love a long time ago, and now here she is, she's 20 years into her marriage to someone else, and she wonders, is this how I want to spend the rest of my life? Is this what I'm meant to do and be?
Dawson?
I'm sorry I'm all messed up.
How did you find out?
I got a call from a lawyer, something in Tuck's will. I'm supposed to meet with him tomorrow.
10 a.m.?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Oh. It's been a long time.
20 years.
Yeah. Well, 21, but I mean, who's counting? You look amazing.
I gotta go. I'm late. Meeting my mom. I'm gonna meet her
Oh, all right.
at her house.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Yeah, you too.
I play Amanda Reynolds. She's a married woman. She's a mother of two. And seemingly from the outside, she looks like she probably has the perfect life. But what we come to find out soon enough is that she's very lonely, and she's lost herself somewhat in this marriage. The marriage has been filled with some tragedy, and there's some issues, and she's longing for something else.
She's amazing. We met before filming to kind of just see if we had the same views on Amanda, and she had something different, and I did. We discuss it, and really just try and find like a level playing ground so we knew where to start. we had thought of a couple mannerisms that we wanted to incorporate into our characters and in certain scenes. And then we also knew that a lot of those mannerisms would come while we were filming. For me personally, I realized that whenever my character was in a kind of a stressful situation, I'd play with my necklace. And so as soon as I figured that out, I went and texted Michelle. I was like, hey, I play with my necklace, just so you know. And she started using that when she started working, which is really, really cool.
I love what she does with the character because it really allows myself to then take that journey, and you see how the years have worn on Amanda due to the things that she's experienced. And so she loses some of that vivaciousness, I guess you could say, in her older years. And then when when she's brought back together with Dawson, I'm able to sort of infuse that once again. And so it's a nice little arc for me that she's created.
You're the smartest guy in the rig, huh?
Well, of course I am. Yeah, you know, I got pretty good at computer, actually, and my boss wanted me to go back to school, get certified as an IT specialist.
And let me guess, you don't want to do that.
I like my job.
But you might like the new one more. I don't know why you just don't go to college and get the
Piece of paper.
Well, I don't.
Yeah, that's her. That's the girl who just wouldn't let me settle.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen much of her lately, so.
Yeah, but there she is. To her.
The older version of Dawson is played by James Marsden, or Jimmy, as I like to call him.
I've loved Michelle's work for a long period of time, and I don't know, it just sounded nice to get together and go to the South and shoot kind of a romantic love story.
He is so wonderful. I think what makes Jimmy so right for this role is, well, he's so easy on the eyes. Let's first put that out in the open. But he has this real inherent goodness about him.
What? Why are you laughing?
I don't know. I guess I miss this. I miss you getting all mad at me.
I'm not mad.
Being a little pushy.
I'm not pushy.
You just care so much, Amanda. You just can't help yourself.
I should go.
What?
This is dangerous. We've had wine, and somehow you have gotten better looking, which is so annoying. Couldn't you have gotten bald or fat or something? Jeez.
Every Nicholas Sparks film does deal with fate and passion, and that's something that we all kind of want in life. It's like a big fantasy land, and I love it because it makes you believe that this type of stuff can actually happen, and I love that that's still around, because it's so easy sometimes to fall into that idea that none of this could actually happen for you when it can.
To tell you how much I still love you. I made a mistake back then. And I wanted to save you from some of the pain.
I would have chosen you no matter what.
Love comes in circles, and love takes its own time.